Welcome to Milk and Honey. My name's Hayden, and I help people create the reality. Alright, welcome to Milk and Honey. If you haven't been here, go down below. Make sure you hit subscribe so you get all the notifications. Oh yeah, to get that, you gotta hit the bell too. So remember that. Now, I wanted to make a video on something that I wanted to do a long time ago in my Wealth and Prosperity series, but I don't know, I think I forgot. It's probably what ended up happening. But I wanted to make a video on you can't help everybody. And I've mentioned this before that not everyone out there is willing to be quote unquote saved or helped or whatever it is. I mean, you may be able to give an old friend from high school a job and, they don't take it. They'd rather, sit at home and do whatever. These types of people, even the people that you'll give like great advice to, or you'll tell them exactly what they need to do, a step-by-step process, and they won't even try it, but then they'll come back to you the next day and ask for help. These people that I'm talking about, they waste a lot of our time and a lot of our energy, to be honest. Now, the thing is with a lot of these people is that they just love the feeling of getting help. When you're with somebody and they're helping you and you get that feeling. Some people are addicted to that feeling. And so what they'll do is they'll constantly have themselves in a state or a situation where they need help. They will look for things to happen to them. They'll look for the negative and, well, guess what? The negative will, of course, come along and manifest itself. And also, people won't change. There's a lot of people that just won't change. I know people that have gotten with people, relationship-wise, just to change them and only to find out, 3, 4, 5 years down, they couldn't change, and they both wasted a good 5 years of their life. And so when helping people, there's at some point where you have to let them sink or swim on their own. You can take the horse to water, but if they're not going to drink, leave it at it. And so this is going to save you a lot of time, a lot of bullshit, And so back to what I was saying, these people won't put in effort, even if it's super simple. I'll give you an example. This is what reminded me about making this video and why I'm making it now. I was at the grocery store the other night and I saw an old friend from high school. She was talking to me, talking about how she's been, this and that. And she said that she moved in back with her parents or something like that, and her little brother keeps stealing from her mini refrigerator from her bedroom. Now, she pays rent at this place, and I told her, well, back at my house, when my little brother would steal from me, I ended up buying a deadbolt. I actually got a lock for the closet to lock all my valuables away in there. And so I said, yeah, just go do that. And she was like, oh, well, I can't do that. Well, why not? She's like, I don't want to spend the money. I was like, you don't want to spend $8? The highest price I've ever seen on a deadbolt has been probably anywhere between $20 to $40. And at the store that she was working at, I'm pretty sure they had some there for like $8 to $12. And so I told her that, and she was like, well, I don't want to do the work. And that's always the thing. They don't want to do the work. They don't want to put in the effort. They like talking about their circumstances. Bad circumstances are great conversation starters with anybody. You can have no social skills and just meet a random person on the street, and all you got to do is just start complaining about life, and then they'll start complaining about life with you, and it's a cheap connection. It's really easy. And so try to find things to talk about other than your problems. Otherwise, you'll end up becoming like this and also manifesting negative things into your life, and it's just really shitty. You remember a video or two ago when I said don't be stubborn with yourself? These are the exact people that are stubborn with themselves. See, you could have a friend who's in a big problem. You've probably given out money to friends before because it's going to help their situation, only to find out that it really didn't. And so it gets to a point where you keep on helping and helping and helping and helping and helping. And I mentioned this in my Wealth and Prosperity series. I was talking about abundance and about how, you can only give so much until you have enough to give. And a lot of people want to give, help. And it drains them and they wonder why. And so the first thing you should do is cut out helping the people that you know exactly who they are. They just don't want to be helped, and they aren't going to be helped because there really is nothing you can do about it. If they can't even help themselves, how do you expect you to? Okay, so my camera's blinking, which means I probably have only a few more minutes to talk, so I'm going to keep on as long as I can. But anyways, just really stop wasting time on these people. It's only going to drain you, and it's only going to add more negativity to your mind, because all they're going to do is talk about all these things that they need help with, and no matter how much help you give them, obviously it's not working. You know, some things resonate with you differently than they do with that person. So what might have helped you won't always help them. But then there's also the people that just don't want to be helped. I mentioned this in my Faded Motivation video in my Wealth and Prosperity series. Some people just have different motives than you do. And the thing about that is that you can't change that. And it also has to do with their subconscious programming, which is something that you also can't, well, you can change, but they need to be the one to change that themselves. And so the biggest lifesaver I'd say when coming with these people is that letting go of all of it is going to save you a lot of stress. So just start now. And with those people, you could give money, you could give jobs, you could give them the whole world, you could buy them their next 4, 5, 6 cars. These people are the same people that act grateful on the surface, and then also, as soon as they're making it, they dip out, and they don't want to help anybody else. This whole video all boils down to one thing. You can't save he who doesn't want to be saved. So if you realize that this person is the one who does not want to be saved, and if you still want to help somebody, if you love that feeling, that nature of it, go find somebody new, build somebody else up, uplift them, empower them. That's what I preach that you all should do. Be a light unto the world. You're a light unto the world, not just to them, but to everyone around you, everyone you interact with, even these people that don't want help. Either way, this video's trailing on. Now, I know I've mentioned probably like 4 videos ago, I'm going to do the Happiness Track Part 2. I'm also going to do the How to Manifest Anything Part 3. Those are coming, but not next video. I had a viewer question on Instagram about meditation and visualization, and so I'm going to go over that on the next video, so stay tuned for that. Now, click right here. You can see my previous video. Click right here. Like I said, subscribe, hit the bell. And then also right here is going to be that Faded Motivation video that I mentioned earlier in the video. I will for you all to prosper and have a great day.